Alright, so I'm here for two reasons specifically. Apparently, there's going to be a story reveal and a character reveal. I'm very curious about the story because I don't know how they're going to approach it, and I'm kind of hoping they give details about that here. Yeah, I'm really curious about the story. Character reveal will be nice and all, but that's only such a limited range, to be honest. I don't have that long I can be here. Because if it takes them a while, then I might have to split this up into 2 recordings. Because I have to go in like 20 minutes. Since my last reaction, Omni-Man was technically already shown to be in the game, so Saber Explode and Battle Beast were revealed. But Omni-Man has had an official gameplay trailer since then, so he was officially revealed, but he was already in the trailer I had seen.
And I think one of the most common questions I get, and I see in the Discord, shout out to the Discord, is there going to be any type of alpha or anything that we can expect?
Absolutely. There's going to be a closed alpha at the end of the year.
Ooh.
So that more details to come on that soon, but you can register now for your chance to be in that closed alpha by going to closedalpha.invincible
means I can't record it, but
yeah, so like Mike
I'll
said,
be happy to play it.
We don't have the full details
I'll take
yet,
that.
But right now, you can go to the website, go here, or go to invincibleversus.com, and you can put your name in for a chance to play in the closed alpha.
I will for sure be doing that.
So with that said, I think we're all here for the story mode. This is the first time we're talking about the story
yes. mode. Sorry, I'm turning off an alarm. Yo, somebody fucking tell them their audio keeps cutting out.
Story mode. It's a standalone story set in the Invincible universe.
Okay.
We sort of approached it almost like a special episode of the show.
Oh, okay.
And it's like an episode that you can play. We've been working on it for a long time now. Working with Helen Lay, who's one of the writers and producers.
Visually, it'll be like the show basically.
With me and is one of the key writers on the Invincible television series. So
that's pretty cool.
Her work on this was really awesome, and you guys came up with some really great.
Honestly, that makes more sense to me.
We broke the story. We had like a writer's room, and we went through a bunch of different.
That's a cool way to do it as well, because it fits very well with like the comics in the show. To do it like that and just have it transfer to 3D for the gameplay. That's pretty cool.
And then Helen penned the script, and I love working with her.
Yeah,
it's kind of a dream.
I'm for sure down to play that.
So I know we can't say too much functionally on how the actual mode works, but it's gameplay and some cinematics, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
That's pretty cool.
Over 25 minutes, I thought I was a lot to say. Over 25
oh,
minutes
it's over.
Cinematics.
So okay, it's kind of a short thing then.
Let's don't undersell it. It's like 26 minutes.
Yeah, maybe even 27 minutes. Maybe even 20.
Okay, so it's kind of a short thing.
This is becoming a trend.
But I can appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe if it's well received, they'll add more to it.
So I have more questions on the story, but I talked to Mike, and I thought now would be a good time to ambush you and see if there's this thing we want to talk about, tease regarding the story.
Oh wait, what?
To a character without spoiling anything.
You're allowed, but very small.
Okay. So very small.
Very small.
And very carefully, please.
Very carefully.
We're gonna have a brand new character in the story. Brand new to the Invincible IP, never before seen in any of the other, never in the show, never in the comics.
Wait.
That's all we're allowed to say about
that
character. But
so it's gonna be a brand new character in general to the Invincible universe. That's pretty cool.
Everyone's input and making sure that like this character fits into the world. And
damn. That's kind of cool. I'm honestly assuming this won't be like a full price game. I'm honestly thinking probably like $40 or $50 based off of how they're doing things. I would say if it was a much longer story, it'd probably be granted to be a higher price, but because they're saying it's like a 25, 26-minute story, I think it's probably safe to say it'll be in that range. That's good. So they took that MK approach. I can always appreciate that. In fact, when games don't do that now, it kind of feels bland on fighting games, you know.
That stuff is so great. When I play through the game and they're actually like talking.
Mortal Kombat sort of popularized it, and then
perfectly. And there's so many lines of dialogue.
Everybody else sort of followed suit. Because they realized that's kind of a good idea. Add some flavor to the game.
And I think the idea was to try to make the gameplay and the cinematics feel like a seamless story being told. So you're you know, it's not like you're snapping into a 2D style and then
Mm.
snapping into 3D. Like you're in the style that feels like one sort of complete package when you're in story mode, and that's cool.
Yeah, one thing we
Mm.
wanted to avoid is that whiplash, where you know you think you see.
Wait, does that mean that it's
characters
not
the way
gonna
as
be
they look in gameplay and suddenly cinematic? Wait,
2D?
and
Or
there've been,
are
you
they
know,
just gonna make that
cases before
transition
that happened
feel
with
very
different,
seamless? I'm curious
IPs.
what they mean
Whenever
by
you
that.
merge
Oh,
When it comes
something
to,
that hadn't come to
you know,
mind
character,
is
right?
like the
Because
trailer
you
itself
don't have to
was
be
sort of like it seemed like it had more of a like a show's frame rate type of thing. So maybe it is gonna be a 3D look.
Our style that is
That'd be interesting.
Robert, I'm
Oh,
going to give you the honors to open this card. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
So if you come tomorrow to OS NYC, you're going to get one of these cards along with a few others, or at least one other. But I'm going to have
oh, this is
Robert
kind of
give me the honors
creative.
to open this pack and reveal our character.
All right,
Okay,
here we
let's
go.
see. Let's see.
All right,
Drum
we'll
roll,
do it dramatically.
please.
Hold on.
Could
Everybody's ready? Is everybody ready? Here we go. Oh, who could it be? Who could it be?
it be?
Oh.
Did that say Cecil? Am I crazy? It was. Oh my god.
Go.
Interesting. All right, let's see. Let's see this dude in action. I actually didn't expect them to add Cecil, but I'm curious what his gameplay is.
Most ridiculous bunch of super
Yeah, I guess the story mode is gonna look like that, which is interesting. Well, that's what I'm assuming at least.
Leave me to clean up after. Lucky me. Fuck you, Nolan.
That does not sound like Walton Goggins. I don't think that.
Cecil.
I don't think that's Walton Goggins.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Yeah, that's not Walton Goggins. It's alright. I guess they aren't gonna get everybody.
My time is valuable. Lights.
So a lot of tech-based attacking, and a lot of shotgun usage. Okay.
Hype.
Woo!
Wait.
Sick.
Huh?
So
Well,
beautiful.
shouldn't there have been
so
more
let's
trailer?
point out to-
Many hours later.
All right, so I'm back from. I assume I kind of kept in me saying it, but this is several hours later after I went to my classes and such. Did kind of want to get into details real quick because it seemed like they cut this off pretty quickly. I could have sworn they only showed like 30 seconds of the actual trailer, so I wanted to actually see the full thing. Also, clearly the light isn't there anymore. It's over here now. I don't know if that's gonna be where it is from now on. Still figuring things out. I also don't know if that's even okay placement. But for now, it seems pretty decent. Anyways, besides the point. Something somebody mentioned on social media and reply to me. They said that the voice actor for Kenny from The Walking Dead also it voices him, which I didn't get. I didn't even think about that.
God damn it.
And I find it funny considering a recent playthrough of mine. I totally hear it. Oh, I totally hear it.
Always complaining and fighting amongst themselves.
I think it's funny how I didn't clock it. But yeah, I totally hear it.
Fuck you, Nolan.
Fuck you, Cecil.
But yeah, they clearly didn't get Walton Goggins. That's alright though. It's not the end of the world or anything. Plus they probably got a decent. They probably got who they could to voice from the show. I don't know if I think that just from that little bit I think that Rex Split's probably voiced by the same guy. I saw people were like talking about the fucking price of each teleportation in the trailer. I probably won't be using Cecil a whole lot. I don't know, just because in a game full of people with like powers and such, I kind of favor the powers versus the tech and such. But who knows? I mean, he looks clean. I can say that at least. And I have signed up for the alpha that's at the end of the year. So I don't. I'm guessing that probably won't be an open alpha, but no, sorry, I didn't use the right terms there. I'm assuming that it's not something that I can record for a video, but if it is, I will do my best to make a video for that. I can hear Kenny so easily.
And leave me to clean up after. Lucky me.
Now that I actually like have that in my brain. I do find it so interesting though how like, because here's the thing, even like recently I was watching somebody's playthrough of The Walking Dead and Kenny, and it was at the time that Kenny's in the games, and I find it funny that my brain didn't even clock it in that regard. Like I knew it wasn't Walton, but my brain didn't think of, my brain wasn't thinking about, oh, who is it? After that fact, I was too focused on one thing. But yeah, I recognized this guy's voice in when I played the first Tomb Raider game, or of the recent trilogy, not the actual OG Tomb Raiders. Oh my gosh, he does look kind of nuts though, I can't lie. Lots of gun usage, fists and gun usage. I mean, what else would I expect? He doesn't have any powers. This game does look, I think, a little better than what it initially got announced to, but some people were also saying. He kind of looks cool, I can't lie. I would have hoped that they would have revealed another like character that's a person with superpowers, but you know what? I'm not mad at Cecil being revealed. I'm not, like, plus it's not like I'm so well versed with Invincible and all of its characters and such that it's like I'd be pissed about any character getting revealed. If it comes down to like there's a very known character that, you know, doesn't make it in the game and not even as like a DLC character, I might be upset about that, but I don't know. Plus, I don't know if they're gonna go for the approach of half the roster is just Viltrumites and the other half is superheroes. We don't know yet, or I wouldn't say superheroes, but characters that are on Earth that we've seen. Because not all of them are superheroes. Because it could be like that the dude from earlier on in season 1 of Invincible. I don't remember his name, but he had like the earthquake shit. He also appeared in the later season, I think. But whatever that dude's name was, to those who know who I'm talking about. But like there's characters like that and such. So superheroes is narrowing it down way more than I meant to for people on Earth. But yeah, I'm honestly pretty stoked about this game, considering it's just one of many games I'm actually decently excited for next year. Thumbs up for me. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave this reaction here. I think I actually covered a decent amount of bases in what I watched earlier, because I saw the story. I think based off of how they were saying it, it's going to be 3D, but it's going to be like an episode of Invincible, which is kind of cool. I understand it being short, especially because it's not like this is like a predefined successful game or anything, especially because the price point is probably also going to be like $50, $40. Who knows? I don't know what that's going to be like yet. But I'm assuming it's going to be in those lower ranges. New character that's brand new to the Invincible universe getting debuted in this game. That'll be pretty cool. I hope it's not anything underwhelming besides that the closed alpha and all. I think I ended up covering everything. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.